What's up, baby birds? It's your boy Rad's Fault, aka Rad Bingham. That over there, let's try this again. Damn it. That over there is Mr. Wolf Craze. How you been, man?
I can't get my
I
directions right.
screwed up. I
I'm
screwed
good.
up
I'm good.
every time, dude. Man, it is tournament time again. It feels like it's been forever, dude. And I know we've already started this up. This is actually first match tonight, so we've got actually no stats to give you. So I don't know what the hell I'm going to talk to you people about. But what do you think? What do you think about the lineup so far, all the squads that they've gotten together?
So this season for the NAFWL is an interesting one because we got a few returning teams, but we also have a lot of new formed teams. Not new faces necessarily, but newly formed teams. So like tonight we got the super sweet potatoes against MJGAFE. Don't ask me what that means, but it is a combination of two different teams, the MJG crew and the GAF crew. We'll go over the rosters in a little bit, but what is happening here is we do have quite a few returning teams like Razzle Dazzle, Tim Pazzle, Looney Tunes, Top Guns are back in the seat. We have Chronic Masqueraders also joining us. So we got a few returning, but we have a lot of frequent returning players. So it'll be interesting, and seeing the new dynamic, the new squad up it's going to be an interesting one. Now MJG, man, I don't know, like they're a pretty solid crew, and GAFE they're pretty solid too. And the fact that they've combined their teams, they're going to be a pretty dominating force in my opinion. But over on Super Sweet Potatoes, man, like they got a solid crew too. So it could be a toss-up early season. You never know who's going to win. That's really at the moment or the time for all the teams to feel each other out, so that when they proceed forward, they know what to expect and know how each team plays, because each team is going to play differently this season. New dynamic.
I agree. I've actually been assigned tonight to Super Sweet Potatoes. So as soon as our boy Brown Pig comes up, we'll actually get some feed on his side. You can see what's going on. But me, because I've been assigned to them, I said it's gonna be a slaughter tonight. They're gonna massacre them. They've been training their minds and their bodies for a good machete fight, and they're gonna bring it on tonight. That's my deep down gut feeling. Plus, I see the lineup here. We can go over that, right? Right, Raptor?
Yeah.
Oh,
why not?
Raptor on production tonight, by the way. So big shout out to Raptor. Missed you, buddy. All right, man. So Super Sweet Potatoes. So I've got my lineup. Got Brown Pit, got Babs, got Fresh Milk, got Johnny Cage Wins, got Ian J 247, got Florida Fisherman, got Camp Kid, Kill Kid, and Penal Power. Lucky bitch to get that name. Back to you, Wolf.
All right, guys. I got MJG Gaff. We got Jurado, Maggio, I'm going to say Sunico. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Moonlight, Sicario, Piku, and Diego. I'm sure you've seen some of these names out there. Those that I'm most familiar with are Maggio, Jurado, and Sicario. So I've gone up against them myself. Solid players, absolutely solid. But there's your lineup for MJGAFE. Good luck to them tonight.
I mean, good players on both sides, man. I mean, it is going to be a fun matchup. I'm just saying, as far as Super Sweet Potatoes, I've played up against some of these cats. I've known them for a little while now. They are tough, man. They've got their own little play tricks. I like them. They're a pain in my ass when I'm up against them. So I don't know. I feel pretty good about who I've been assigned to.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot match. It's gonna be a solid back and forth a game for us to cover. A very good one. Real quick shout out to everybody in chat. We have Cinderella. We have Fresh Milk. We got Frankie One Shot, Babs. Oh my gosh, this is a deep blue. Momo Cupcake, how you doing?
Momo.
Frankie One Shot, Camp Kid Kill, Vong. Why can't I read that? Looks like I'm going to need glasses soon, folks. ENJ, I think that's what that says. ENJ, welcome. Yeah, it's going to be a good match. I don't know what they're going to pick in terms of map selection. I mean, let's be honest. It's the very first match for these guys. I'm sure they're going to pick the ones that they're most confident in terms of attack and defense. I don't think at this point there's really any strategy until we're about mid-match. So the first couple of rounds, you're going to see a lot of feeling out. The teams are really going to get used to how the other team's going to play, and then they're going to adjust their strategies accordingly as tonight's matchup goes on. So,
yeah, I really do think that we are going to see which teams were keeping up with the off season. So we, when we're not in a tournament, we're in hiatus at that point. Do you just take a break, or do you keep strategizing and learning and still trying to be the best of the best, even if you didn't win, or if you did, do you still keep doing that to get ready for tonight? So, or is this just going to be like they're cold,
mm-hmm.
I think that their play will show and their strategy.
Absolutely. Like traditional sports, esports is really no different. If you let your skills get rusty, it's going to show. You're going to end up playing how you practice. And if you practice poorly, and if you don't practice at all, it's going to lead to, bad results. There was a poll that went up. It has ended. It was 10 minutes long. The question was, should there be a Firewall 0 Hour 2 or more operations for our current Firewall 0 Hour game? Right now, it says, that the results are 80% say Firewall 0 Hour 2. There should be a second one. This is a interesting talking point considering some of the new technology that's come out for PlayStation VR. If you guys are not savvy to that, be sure to tune in to Tech Talk because we will be talking about that. A cute little plug right there. See what I did?
I like that. I like what you did there. I did catch it.
So yeah, new technology has been showcased, and it's a real thing. It's out of patent stage. It's a full-fledged product. It's a lot of talking points, so I'm excited to talk about that. But be sure to tune into Tech Talk for more information on that. But it is an interesting bit of news considering where the future of VR for PlayStation platform is going to go, and how is that going to impact a game like this that is highly dependent on the aim controller. We haven't seen any patents or any design choices for aim 2, so I don't know. It should be interesting.
Oh man, just please wait till Sunday. Oh, I got so much stuff. I just want to unload right now on all of that. I have an opinion on every bit of it. But I will say that this is pretty open knowledge that I still say I think that the PSVR is going to be out by next year, and you guys say 2 years. So, we still have that going. MJG ended up picking up a new stream that was on Discord. Yeah, they're still.
We're doing a lot of lag testing, so enjoy that while it's there. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I hope you guys choose to stick around in the future.
Hey, I forgot.
We will be back. We are going to be covering as much of the North American Firewall League as we can. True. We had every intention of covering yesterday's match. It was Razzle Dazzle versus... I'm blanking on who it was. Razzle Dazzle and Family Style. I know that there are a couple members from the teams here tonight, so if you guys could please share with the audience who won. Please let me know. I am interested. I didn't get a chance to watch it, but we had every intention of covering it. It unfortunately didn't work out. It was a little bit late notice for all of us to get that sorted, but we are here and we're going to try to cover as much as we can. And yes, NAFWL stands for North American Firewall League. That is correct, Caveman. And welcome, by the way. It's more of a league, brother. So this is going to go on for weeks, sometimes months. Depends if there's going to be breaks in between. We don't have a winter break, and I don't foresee any kind of summer break. So we might just play this one straight through unless there's holiday breaks or just breaks in general that they're planning on taking. Yeah, it's pretty exciting, man. There's another one called the Pro League, the Gaming Synergy Pro League. That's more highly European end. So if you are over in Europe and you want to play in a league, you can always go and check that out as well. But North American Firewall League, this is, I believe, season 5, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So five seasons strong. 5 seasons strong.
Okay, going back to the poll, I'm going to quickly throw in this. I personally, look, obviously we all want a Firewall too, but if it is predicted, this is what my point was. If it is predicted that it's going to be 2 years, right? We need more Firewall in the meantime, right? They got to keep us up to date with new stuff. I know that they're pushing Solaris like a whole lot right now. That wants to be the new thing, but I'm telling you, man, with even all the new Oculus games that are out there, all the Firewall games, or I'm sorry, PlayStation VR games that are out there, people keep coming back to Firewall, man. There's just something special about it. We all love it. That's my point. So that's why I would say, more operations.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying Firewall 2. I say I would check both of them.
All right, guys.
Thank you for the follow there, Caveman Sam. And with that, we are moving into our first round here on District with Super Sweet Potatoes on defense in the parking lot spot. It's definitely a position that I would prefer if I were on defense.
It's a good
I like that spot.
I got the store end, and I'm going back to
MJG rocking the eagle eye.
Just get back, try to regroup towards the middle again.
In the middle? Get middle?
Yeah. Okay, they're coming from the red staircase.
Tradition holds. We can see Super Sweet Potatoes
Nobody's made it to the middle just yet.
defending the back alley.
Oh. They destroyed the firewall.
Predominantly.
Location coordinates alive.
While they're setting up on the Super Sweet Potato side, you've got Brown Pit, Johnny Cage, Wins, Florida Fisherman, and Penal Power that are going to be lining up for them. MJG, you've got Sicario, Maggio, Jurado, and then Moonlight.
All right, moved up to midfield. MJG finally making the push.
Brown Pit using the Eagle Eye. That's a pretty good, smart tournament move.
Bit of an exchange there. No one going down or getting eliminated as of yet. This point, they were able to get the jammer. The hack is going live, and now MJG GAF is on the defense.
Tables have turned.
Watch that.
Bunch of impacts flying out by Super Sweet Potatoes. And unfortunately, Brown Pit goes down, but the rest of the team trying to push in on the parking lot area. And it looks like MJGGF may walk away with this win. It's not yet. Still have a few more members left to eliminate. Looks like that's the last one, and there it is. MJ's team winning the first round here on District.
It's a warm-up.
And taking a lead, but only by 1 win. Now, points are given for each win. There's no points given for any aces or any special tactics, like just straight wins. Those are your points. So there's going to be, as I had said before at the beginning of tonight's match, it's really going to be both teams feeling each other out. And there, MJG really showed dominance in their push. They used Eagle Eye, figured out the strategy, the defensive strategy of Sweet Potatoes, and they moved in. They positioned very strategically, covering all alleyways, and they got the jammer. I mean, there's only so many locations you can actually put the jammer there.
That's a huge problem. I love Super Sweet Potatoes, man. I got assigned to them, but that's going to be a big problem for them tonight. When you lose your defense position and you lose that point, that's critical. That's where tables turn. That's where where they can really ride you home, really disparage you from that point. So they really need to turn this around on this one, especially take over that defense, try to take that same strategy and approach, be really aggressive about it, get that point back. It's really important right now.
Absolutely.
I know it's just the very first match. I know it's early and everything, but it is important when you lose on that D.
As we've mentioned, though, this is the point where each team is feeling each other out. So you have to think critically like that. You really have to think, okay, well, where do we go wrong there? So, like, you know, if this issue comes up again, what can we do differently? And I've thought about that position, that spawn point on District many, many times. And people always do go to the back. But if you can, if the attacking team has found a way around that jammer position and they're able to destroy the jammer without losing a teammate, they can go for the hack, and now it's flipped on you. And that's a very difficult position to push as the defending team. So what can you do differently? Maybe push up to center and defend from center. Bring the heat first, and then use the alleyways as a secondary backup. Like, hey, okay, if we get pushed back, at least we have the alleyways to be pushed back to, and we can waste time. But who knows?
Me, I don't know. I would have gone on Twitch or on YouTube and watched some AH streams of the past tournaments to learn some better plays in those areas. Me personally, just throwing out a plug there, but
you know,
but
they can also drink a
you
little
for
bit of
them to
Rays and
watch.
think a little bit more clearly. So
Exactly.
I mean, if they're interested, they can always come over here to this channel at Amateur Hour Commentary, click that panel, and use our promo code AHC to get 15% off all purchases. But hey, that's just me. What's up, Art Pop? What's up, Crespo? How you doing? Caveman Sam, thank you so much for the sub, for Prime sub, man. Wow, very generous. And Karen, of course, welcome here.
Karen B here.
So it looks like we're gonna have a similar exchange.
Yes.
Oh, no. It looks like MJG is up top. So they're going to be defending red stairs
stayed at the red staircase
and market, pretty much.
So we
at this
got
point.
3 of them aiming down to the left-hand side where we originally started, but they're close to the red staircase.
Okay.
I think
Major
if we make
lag
a
on
far
Twitch.
left move,
For Brown Pit's feed.
we should be okay to be able to start shooting at them from behind. They know that we're
Are they
coming this
behind?
way.
Located 2 firewall
Yep, they're
access
coming back
points.
towards the
They're
red
always
staircase.
behind for some reason.
They're kind of just holding.
Whenever we do this stream, they stream on Twitch.
Keep pushing far left to the alleyway.
I think 1 Newton's down here somewhere.
Yeah, YouTube always streams
Push
so
together, push
much
together.
faster, so much more fluent
Yeah, he
than
knows we're
than
coming,
Twitch
B.
whenever we do this.
Just
So
one, just one.
it's always behind.
One is going towards
Brown
like,
might be
Sniper's
dead right now.
Alley,
I don't
but
even know.
They're too far.
No, they're all
you
still
got
alive,
one in
fortunately.
the ditch and one across on the opposite side of the
But
ditch
they are
on the
both running
staircase area.
Eagle Eye, so it's pretty clear for
Staircase area.
super
Yeah.
sweet potatoes that they
Yeah,
learned.
they know
Eagle
there's
Eye
one
is
of your 12
imperative.
o'clock in front of
this
the
point.
car. Be careful with throwing
I tried to
grenades.
break the fucking motion sensor, but that didn't work.
Hold
I'm
on,
not supposed to swear, sorry.
hold on. You guys have 2 to your right-hand side and 1 at your 12
You're right,
o'clock.
Cinderella.
So one is like at your 1, one is like at your 2, but far
They're
distant,
gonna win.
and one is at your 12.
You're gonna see.
We're just gonna keep going. We're going this way.
So MJG has really maneuvered and kind of circled around sweet potatoes at this point. And they're covering mid.
They're holding it tight behind the car. Just back
Yeah,
up.
see, here's
back
an
up
exchange
before
in
they
the
throw
back
grenades. They're throwing grenades.
Applying pressure.
Back
Grenades
up.
go out, but plenty of protection there from the
Let
car.
me start trying to do something through the middle.
And now that's given the entire team away.
I hear him coming. I got him busy on this.
Yeah, Brown Pit gave up that Eagle Eye.
He's on the opposite
Immediately
side.
started taking some hits on the stairs, red stairs.
So it looks like MJG did exactly
One
what I
is on the
had
opposite side of this truck,
mentioned at
and the other's
break
on the opposite side of the
between rounds. They
staircase.
actually pushed up to midfield and
Be
applied
careful with
pressure
the guy, he
early.
might be flanking
And
to our
Yeah.
right.
it's working out for them. As most of the sweet potatoes are cornered into that back alley. They're down.
Friendly down. 2 remain.
Okay, hold on. Move back.
Got 2 eliminations, Johnny and Fisherman, or Flasherman. So
What you guys see?
both eliminated, now 2 members left. Sweet potatoes. MJG back on Eagle Eye. Only 2 members left. They could really ride this one out. They could just waste time.
So you're gonna have 2 right in front of the yellow car. One's moving center, one's behind the blue tarp on the right. But they're all at the halfway point. They're ready for a shootout. They've got ammo bags.
Oh, a little laser shootout. That's always fun. Brown Pit taking some shots. A little bit of red eye. Red dry. It
Every
gets
time I
the
hear
red
that,
out. I know. It's Bueller. Yeah, every time. I know.
Alright, you
Look
got
at
one.
his red eyes.
Nice grenades flying out from the alleyway. Not really finding their mark, but really it's just a deterrent at this point. There's not a lot of time left. Sweet potatoes are running out of it, and they're just gonna sit and wait and engage in this gunfight here.
No.
Brown Pit on a suicide mission. Oh, Sicario running.
It's alright.
Credit for that down.
Oh
Bit
no.
revive, but
They're going for a
I
push.
did for Brown Pit. Bleeding out.
I have no more.
I-
And I'm out of
You
ammo.
have no time.
Yeah, there's
Coming to an end, an MJ
People
play
hide.
with
That was really good,
This-
man. That was a real good hold point.
it puts them in the lead even further, 2-0.
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna go back to that first game, man. I mean, when you've got that defense, you give that up, man. And it's a game of catching up after that, because then the squad that you're fighting is gonna get the defense on the next try, and it's gonna be just as hard. Defense, you've got time to strategize. Sometimes you can put jammer locations to kind of throw off the clock a little bit. There's a lot of things that you can do. I think on the better side if you're on the defense side. So it's a game of catch up, but I do have a lot of trust in these players. I think that Super Sweet will prevail.
Yeah, man.
It will happen.
Well, there could always be a turnaround. Who knows? District may not have been their map choice.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's first map. I mean, who knows, man? They might pick Office, and that's just their little sweet thing, and they take both of those. So, yeah.
Absolutely. Map picks is critical in team strategy. It's a very underrated thing. Some people are just like, we're pretty good at this one, or we're pretty good at this one, and they just go with the maps that they're most familiar with, and they don't necessarily have strategy around it. But if you think about it, you want to go with maps with your higher success rate, or go with maps that the other team isn't very good at. And to know that, you actually have to go back and watch. Well, you have to watch tape. So
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what they've done. I know there are some teams that do that. But at this point, it's a matter of strategic map picks, appropriate equipment, appropriate skills. I think that's why I always sucked in League, because I always ran the same freaking thing, man. Like I was skip, I was loaded, and I had scout. That was my job.
I think my worry is that it's district. It's such a solid tournament match to go to. It's like your safe place. You know that you'll get one out of it at least.
Mhm.
So that's my major concern, to start off there, to be behind. I expected the 2-0 score right now. Just got to turn it around now. Hopefully this is the match that they've got both sides on.
Network hack detected. They're going for the firewall access point locations. Take them out.
We don't often see bunker. I gotta say, this is not usually a map pick we see in League, but it's nice to see regardless.
I do love bunker. Bunker's always fun. It's
It's a
very
good-
unpredictable, but yeah.
It can be very defense heavy, as we can see with Sweet Potatoes. They got the box room, very defense heavy position.
Yeah. I think it's safe, man. I mean, look, the only other position where they could be even better off is modem room,
Right.
just in my opinion. But box room's solid, and if you're the one who's selecting this match and you are super sweet potatoes, hell yeah, bring this one on. This is a very, very nice one to have. Just pray to God that MJG doesn't get modem room or box room when they get their chance, but to defense. But really nice.
Yeah, and even though modem room and box room are very strong defensive positions, they are breachable. So you still got to be on your game. Still got to stay focused. MJG currently getting rid of a door blocker for reasons I'm not entirely sure, but they're starting to make their move towards box room from midfield.
See, this is where my boy Skulls would end up getting like 2 kills easily on some C4s. I mean, if you get just the right placement, you've done it long enough. I don't know. I just, with certain people, man, they got their tricks, and I really like this selection.
Yeah, it's a good map choice.
It's just an odd one, but for the situation, I think it's really good.
It's like an old Western standoff here.
I was gonna say like a pair of underwear. First, it's a little constricting. Then it becomes apart if you.
Couple of wasted grenades there by Sweet Potatoes, and like MJG drawing fire. Gerardo goes down. There's a revive there. Special fire. Needs to be careful. All team members out at midfield. They're not splitting attack here. 2 going in the back, 2 going in the front. Instead, they're all moving in together. This could be a risky choice.
I personally like that they're sticking together. I think the tighter the group, the better the chances.
Just makes reaching this particular location much more difficult.
Yeah, all one way, that is tough. Especially if the other squad's using Eagle Eye.
Still got C4 planted on the back door. Brown pit ready to employ if necessary.
How much
1
time?
minute remaining.
1 minute.
Coming in.
Blow the door.
Hostile.
Nice.
Hostile down.
Oh, Brown pit goes
Oh
down.
no. Right back up. That's okay.
Nice, guys.
Ooh wee.
Do it.
Look
Very
at it.
Hold it off.
Super Sweet Potatoes getting a win.
Buy yourself something
I-
nice from me.
Rap, I have no idea, dude.
Good one, guys. Good one.
All I do is see Brown pit go down, and then you are victorious sign. Really, I haven't.
Maybe that was the trick. Maybe that was the trick. Round pit is the sweet spot. Take that guy down and they win.
Yeah,
No, he
Sweet
popped
Potatoes
right
getting
back
comfortable.
up, man. Yeah, they were quick on the revives. It was good stuff. I liked it.
Very nice. Just a shout out to more people coming in. Dr. No Chill. If you guys don't know him, he's a pretty chill dude. Plays a lot of Rocket League. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate you
He's
coming in.
Something.
He's a doctor or something. Brownie the Cozy says that his brother's playing in this. So that's awesome. Welcome, dude.
Yeah, man.
Cheer on your brother, and best of luck to them, man.
More the merrier. Plus, tell your friends. Try to talk. Look, we've been. I can start naming like all kinds of people where just in random start talking about Firewall, man. Trying to talk them into go get a PSVR. It's so easy to go get one. Go get Firewall. So cheap now. You can go get it. Play, man. It's only gonna get better.
And I don't even
I
think we
hate-
gave a shout out to Chuck. Well, what's up, Chuck?
I
How
think
you
he
doing,
just
man?
sneaked in here. It looks like, but by the comments, he's working out some contract deals, but didn't send a letter, and I don't know. Guy's
Oh,
always
man.
working, I guess.
and Rogues is here too. MJGAFE bringing the sour cream because they're hungry. Love it, man. Love it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Really appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. This could be potentially a very long evening. So far, between matches, this is going smoothly. Seems like they all know what they want and they're just rolling along. No hiccups in networking at all. So that's always nice to see. But Sweet Potatoes finally up on the board. All right.
Yeah, man.
Showing their colors.
Yeah, so hopefully on this one they'll punch them right in the dick, and then they can get this second point, make it a tie ball game. Plus on the next match they'll get the defense. If they can hold that down, we're back on schedule basically. But they really need to take over this defense. So where did MJG get? That's the big question.
That is the big question, and it looks like just outside server room.
Okay, all right. So they're gonna go to the box room, or they're just gonna. Oh no. Okay, back. It was in the far back. Oh no,
very
I'm looking
far back. So,
sorry, I'm looking at Super Sweet.
So yes, I believe so. Yep, regular season 12. So they are not in the most optimal position, but holding this back haul isn't a bad look, especially with MJG and how accurate their shots can be. They are running suppressed weapons, which can affect accuracy a little bit, but it hasn't impeded them at all tonight. So let's see how well they hold this.
They're back here.
I would be super pissed off.
I'd be pretty upset. Yeah.
This is like just my damn luck to get this spawn.
There you are. Firewall access point
All right.
coordinates uploaded
Got one
to
far.
your device.
All right, I got a couple.
Way on the other side.
Yeah, they're all in the back end.
All
All right, there's one coming towards you.
Crossfire here. No shots landed.
Got one.
No one going down. There's one. Brown pit down in Dorado.
Three ahead of me.
People retired.
Twice.
3 remaining.
One's a revive.
Lead.
Dorado eliminated.
Another one?
Now Moonlight has been down. He's been eliminated. That's 2 members down on NJG. Paggio
There you go,
goes
guys.
down,
Good
and it
job.
looks like the sweet
Come on,
potatoes
somebody
are
get the
cooking
firewall. Look at the
tonight,
firewall.
folks.
Watch out for all the
All
traps.
members of MJGAFE have been eliminated. They missed their first objective. So run back and get that real quick.
Wolf, you are too good at this. I freaking love it.
There you go, guys.
I'm just gonna sit here and listen.
Somebody get that laptop. Yeah, there you go.
That was a beautiful play by Sweet Potatoes, man.
Data successfully acquired.
Oh man, great call outs. That was awesome. That is exactly what they needed. Just, I mean, like we say, man, just one good dick punch, and everything's back on track. So here we go, tied ball game, and Sweet Potatoes back up in the defense spot. It's just all about what map that they choose. So good match, really good match. Good
I
play.
have to say though, like MJ Cafe there, I got a feeling like they weren't prepared for bunker. I mean, most teams don't prepare for bunker, especially if they're seasoned league players. They don't prepare for it because it's so rarely picked. I got a feeling that they were thrown off a little bit and weren't ideally prepared. Plus, they also had the worst defensive spawn spot, as you had pointed out. Like you even said, you'd be pissed. I'm sure that they were very upset about it as well, considering that Sweet Potatoes got the box room. Like you'd like to see a mirror match, but it just didn't happen there. But if we're heading to Embassy, which is, it seems like we're going to be going there next, this could be theirs. I got a feeling. I've seen them play in the past, and Embassy is one of the stronger maps for at least MJG, from what I remember.
Embassy's fun, man. There's all kinds of good ways to play that one out. All kinds of good defenses. I think that's a safe bet. That is a tournament bet. I agree, man. Bunker threw them off. I really, really like that match. So if you really sit down and think about it, first off, they got the box room defense spawn. It was a beautiful spawn. It's exactly what you're hoping to get. You do throw them off, and then you pray to God that they don't get the mirror. And it to me, it was a gamble, and I think that it paid off. I think that they won that bet. They ended up getting the point out of it. So I think that if that was the strategy, well played. Map picks, man, they can really change everything. It changes all the dynamics. Throw these people off, man. There's always a new way.
You ready, guys?
You just got to find it.
Real quick update on the poll that has now ended. The question was, what should be in a new operation? There was a variety of things there, from map to equipment, contractor skill, and weapon. And almost unanimously, everyone said new map. People could care less about a new contractor skill or weapon. There's only one vote for equipment. So a new map is highly preferred. We shall see if they can get approval from Sony
I hear him underneath
to have
us.
another operation
I hear him underneath
or
us.
season. But with that being said, here we are on Embassy. MJG right on Eagle Eye.
Hostiles are
Johnny,
Gotta say that is another really good poll.
Yeah, we'll hold
Good
this area
good
down. They're right
point.
in front of me.
And I just think
I don't know.
we don't have any
They gotta be
dummies
on motion
in
here.
our audience. Our
underneath
people
it.
are experienced and they know how Firewall plays, what the goods are, what the bads are. Bring on the new map. I agree.
Yeah.
Aquí están. Coordenadas de 2 puntos de acceso cargadas en sus dispositivos.
Really not a lot happening, as you can probably see.
I got Crespo who says I don't care for contractors who fart smoke when they're down. That's interesting. Sorry,
man.
on with the tournament.
I liked her skill. It worked for me on a number of occasions, but you're right. It looked like she let out a gas bomb out of her anus. Yeah.
I totally saw it and I totally agree. Good call, Crespo. Good call.
But yeah, Sweet Potatoes with one of the better positions here. Neil had to retreat as grenades flew in his direction, and he's switching out with Brown Pit. I'd say defending the balcony is a 50-50 risk. It can
Yeah,
either be very good or it could be very bad.
not a big fan of it. There's so many other ways to defend this in my opinion, a better, safer way. More coverage.
I think they're playing it right, though. Apply pressure early, have your area to retreat to, and then play that long hallway.
Me personally, Embassy on this defense is a place where you can split your squad up. I think that you can go to the different stairs from the Coke machines and also from the stairs right outside of this conference room. And you can have lots of coverage, and you'll see these guys come in. They won't be able to get to this spot where Brown Pit just took some fire.
Yeah, and right now they're trying to split the attack. MJG laying down heavy fire on the balcony, now trying to breach the conference room. Seeing a couple of impacts. Tense exchanges, it looks like Gerardo goes down. Maggio goes down. There are a couple of revives there. I don't think any eliminations as of yet, but that's 2 members down. Exchange there at the balcony. Maggio goes down. Once again, there's 2 eliminations with a well-placed grenade.
Wow.
And man, the Sweet Potatoes.
Boys are on fire. Can they
Hold,
wrap
hold,
it up?
hold. Everybody hold. Everybody hold.
Put some aluminum foil around it.
No. Hold where you're at. Hold where you're at.
And right now, the Sweet Potatoes calming each other down, trying to reel in that adrenaline. You get too antsy when you get those eliminations. You just want to finish the match. But if you're on defense, you got to play smart. You don't want to let that adrenaline overwhelm you and put you in a bad, compromising position.
About to see some contact here. Slow creeping up the stairs. Just top of the stairs to the right.
Gerardo
The last
getting around
player.
that
There we
corner,
go.
doing it well.
There it is. Oh, run out.
And he was chased.
Good exchange. That was worth it. That was really good.
And here we
Holy
are.
hell, man. Sweet potato.
Sweet Potatoes.
Those super
Taking the
sweet
lead.
potatoes.
There's the super, yeah. Well, they've definitely earned the super surname there. They have flipped the lead. They finally took the lead for the first time tonight. And let's see if they can keep this momentum. There's going to be a lot of games. So there's at any point in time, MJG could turn it around. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. But very good round for both teams. MJG, I think, I think they would have fared better if they had just gone the balcony route, if you ask me. That's my opinion. There's a lot more room to run than going down that long hall. That long haul towards the conference room, yeah, you have the caddy that you can sit behind, and yeah, you can kind of duck towards the balcony or the stairs, but it's such a tight fit, a couple well-placed grenades, you're trapped. There's no way to get away, there's no way to recoup, and there's no way to like re-strategize. It's if you're in there and if you're stuck and you got bullets flying your way and you're pinned down, that's about it. You have to stay there and you got to fight it out.
I agree. I didn't exactly agree with the defense, the way that how they set it all up. It worked, so it's hard to criticize something. Don't fix what ain't broke. I've played that defense in many different ways. I've just found other ways to be more successful, a little bit more like these guys they've got nowhere to go kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I kind of expected this point to go to super sweet potatoes. They did have the defense. I'm going to say right now, pressure's on MJG. They have to hold themselves right now. If you have really two good even teams, they're going to hold their defense, and they might lose on the attack, right? So the score should be even at the end of the night if you got two really even teams doing the same thing. So super sweet potatoes has turned this around. I'm still saying call of the night is bunker. We'll see what happens as far as MJG and their defense on Embassy.
Big shout out to Viper and Diabolical Gaming, who have also joined us. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I do recall someone saying that the impact grenades are the worst thing to have happened to this game. I use them. I love them.
I always use them.
They are not the worst, but they are annoying as hell. I give you that. If you're on the receiving end, they are super annoying.
Yep. Carry heavy duty. Problem solved.
There you go.
Yeah.
MJG leaving the security of the kitchen and decided to push very far out, opposite end of the balcony. And they're playing that game. They're playing that strategy. Push out far, try to catch the other team off guard, and then retreat back if necessary.
Might pay off.
Might.
Just go back.
We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Just go back. Everybody cover me again. I don't see him at all.
Viper. If that's true, then I am one.
You are what you eat.
Yeah, buddy. I'd like me some pie.
Yeah. Pushing over.
Yep, I'm right here with you.
Is that an apple pie, or blueberry, or like a cream pie? Anything specific?
There's nothing wrong with a little pineapple on that pie. Makes it ever sweeter. Yeah, they did. Absolutely.
Hold on. Back up, everybody.
Yeah, there's stairs. Watch, there's stairs. There's stairs will get you.
Where'd you see this guy here?
So Sweet Potatoes, they knew exactly where MJG were set up. So they took a different route, a different path. But now they're stuck here in the double doors.
There's one behind me. There's one behind me.
A couple of grenades. Oh my gosh.
Take down.
There's one in front of me. Hit me with a grenade.
Camp going down. Oh.
I'm just eliminated quite quickly there. MJG getting the win. Eyeing it up just as you had predicted. And I believe it was Crespo who said that Embassy is very defense heavy. In other words, you're very likely to win on defense, and it's the bane of every attacking team. And I have to agree, there's so many good defensive spawns on that map that it's really hard to attack. But I've seen almost every single one breached. So it's doable. You have to be a good team. You have to know exactly how to breach a specific location. So, but it's doable, not impossible. But here we are, tied game.
Yep. I'm not a big fan of, like, I even saw a comment where it was like, screw hole in the kitchen. You know, it was something like that. I don't know, man. I don't know if I would hold the kitchen. I might have gone upstairs, but I don't think on any normal night, I can guarantee you tonight when I'm playing Firewall and I get that same defense, yeah, hell yeah, I'm going after their ass. I'm not gonna hold that down. It's too good. They're too close. I could shoot them in the face. Look, they're right there. But in a tournament, no, man, different approach, man. Look, you're gonna try to find the best places where you can get coverage, where you're not too far away from your buddy system, basically, so you can be in revive range. I mean, it does depend on. I mean, I would say how big your balls are too. I mean, if you just say screw it, man, let's just treat it like anything normal. And me and a few buddies have done that in a tournament. It did not pan out good, but we had fun and we played like we normally would, like they were nobody to us. But I mean, I just think in tournament times, because of things like that I've learned, it's just better off to take the better approach, the safer approach, find those good jammer spots, find that good coverage, keep your buddies close to you so you can revive or they can revive you. I say safe approach. That's just me.
I really think it comes down to what have you guys practiced and what are you most confident in doing. Pucify Remedy, who has joined our chat, he had mentioned, by the way, welcome back, dude. He had mentioned the lunch lady strategy, which he took the words right out of my mouth. A lot of people have utilized that strategy and it's been very effective for them. Whereas I remember, I think we were trying it one time, the Sour Gummy Worms were trying it, and it fell apart because that's not what we're used to. We tried it, we were like, it's pretty cool. That did work. So we ended up obviously working within our skill set.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's important for teams is to realize, like, you don't play necessarily what other people play unless you practiced it and are able to be competent in pulling it off. If you're not, don't run it. It's a waste of time and you're bound to lose.
Shout out to Camp Kid Kill. This is probably my favorite comment all night. Thank you, Raptor. You just earned a free no teabag match. Just one, though. Laugh out loud. That's favorite comment all night. By far. I know he wants the teabag. He wants it. He's in. If you guys can't hear Raptor, he's in my ear saying, give it to me. So this is a true story.
I want some of that Earl Grey.
No, I'll do some too.
Make sure it's sleepy time, T.
I got some suckers.
Oh my goodness. Welcome back to Amateur Hour, folks. Office. This is another one where it can go 50-50, and it looks like there's a ping pong spawn, which, you know, I see some teams hold this defense so well, but the majority not able to. It's so frustrating because I want to say there's a solid defense technique to this, but I don't think there is.
Ooh, I don't know, man. Ping pong table, you usually have two choices. You can go right, and you can really hold that defense. Most important part of that defense is the back stairs, the one adjacent, like parallel with that ping pong table. You have to hold that puppy down. Other than that, just hold it down like a normal defense, and you've got it. You'll kill them by running. They'll run into you one way or another, or you'll run out the clock. Or you can go after them. And sometimes we do that too. So I don't know. There could be some really good defenses on this.
And here's the hack.
Got the first one. There's one to my right.
Shots fired. Brown Pit getting it down, but there is a trade with him. Moonlight getting credit for that. Brown Pit has revived. Seeing a lot of red. Laying down a bunch of grenades. Fire. Neil goes down. Brown gets the revive, but no, now they're both down. Nice, well-placed grenade gets the elimination on those two, and it looks like MJG with the upper hand here. They get a revive. Johnny still in a down state. It looks like MJG's okay with this win. They go for the hack.
Oh, look, even in the posing spot, too. They really should take advantage of the cameras that are right here. Yes. Oh, okay, we get the Apple room anyway.
And there
That
it is.
I smell blood in the water, man. That's
MJG
bad.
right back up on top.
We are literally at the very first match of tonight. We had Super Sweet defending, and here we are again. That was a point that they really needed, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, there's a good chance they're going to get it this time. Okay, we're going to be heading back to office, and if we see a mirror match, there's a good chance that they could win at ping pong table, almost without a doubt. But you know, if MJG gets the CEO office, best of luck. That's all I gotta say. Best.
There really are a lot of great defense spots on office. Ping pong table is like a weird one, but again, I still say play it safe, man. They could have held that thing down. You don't need a jammer for that situation. You just have to watch all the stairs, which is going to be on your right and straight ahead on those back stairs where the ping pong table is. That's the safe of the safe. Or you go after them and you take that chance of losing that point. That, again, a defense spot that was given up, a point given up on a defense round. That's bad news, man. Now you're playing catch up again. Now, I have a lot of confidence in Super Sweet Potatoes just simply because we have seen them tonight change this and turn it right back around and then take the lead. So, or tie it up. So, still got a lot of confidence. Shitty spawn, I guess. You know, I just wouldn't have done it like that. But I mean, look, man, I've done it like that too. We've won. I don't know. They probably just
it depends on the team you're going up against, and it depends on the cohesiveness. There's so many. So
how are
many
they feeling
factors,
tonight? Are they drinking? Have they done drugs? Are their fingers all moving?
Did they sleep well? Did they all jerk one out? Are they good to go?
How was your day at the office?
Are we prepared, boys? Quick shout out to Seabass Plays Games, who has entered. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Really appreciate it. Top Gun, Captain Payback, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. Be sure to cheer on your favorite team and keep on the lookout for more polls at the top of chat. I will be posting more. Here we are back on Office, and it looks like, I believe it was a bit of a mirror match. Rap, is that correct? Okay, so we got a mirror match here. Ooh, impact going out. Nice throw, Brown pin. And all that versus
What's going on?
Shoot, Johnny.
Go down, Johnny. Good.
Unlucky.
MJG. Sweep. And there it is. They get another win. That is 2 wins on Office going to MJGAFE. They are now 2 wins ahead once again.
Okay. So I expected them to win again. If you put a really close team up to get each other, I do expect them to win their defense match. Wow, I didn't expect them to win it like that.
Oh, man.
I was like, holy shit.
We have to really think about like their play choice there. They decided to push. They didn't want to sit back and relax a little bit. They didn't set up traditionally, as we've seen many teams. They, if you get the ping pong spawn, you go to the right, you sit in that little hallway / office space, and you look towards main stairs and you watch the side stairs. And that's typically how we see people defend that spot.
Safe.
Instead, they pushed, man, and they tried. I commend them for that, but it didn't work out. And now they're two wins behind, and MJGAFE sitting on top once again.
Yeah, so I mean, if Super Sweet Potatoes is going to make their move, because look, I know this is a long tournament and long match and everything, but we are getting down to the end of this little match here. they're going to have to make a move because now it's going to take time to get caught back up. So they really have to win this next match, take over MJG's defense, and then hold down on the second match with their defense just to tie this thing up. But it's very possible. We've seen them do it, but it's just going to be super tough, super tough. Just depends on map selection too.
Yeah.
Depends on how they feel.
Thank you, by the way, Seabass Plays Games, for the bits, man. I hope you're doing
Thanks,
well.
man. Yeah, appreciate you. Cheers.
If you guys haven't checked out his, I know he's got his YouTube channel up and going, and it's quite popular nowadays, so be sure to check that out.
Mm-hmm.
And Camp Kid Kill. Love you, man. But it didn't work out, brother. Like, facts are facts.
Now, listen, when I didn't even read the whole sentence. I just saw the first words and I was like, hey, hey, hey. But it's totally not what he said at all. I read the rest of the sentence. Don't you twerps disrespect my strategy or their strategy. Sorry. So sorry ahead of time for the Fat Albert reference. Yeah.
Oh, Camp Kid Kill. Yeah, no, man. I know. We're all here just having fun. I mean, let's be honest. That strategy, there's always a potential for that strategy to work. I think the problem there was it was so quick. They didn't expect MJG to be where they were, and they couldn't set up either properly or quick enough to capitalize. I think if they practice that a little bit more, it's a very good opportunity to catch the opposing team off guard and get a real quick, easy win. It's definitely doable. Practice it more, and we'll see if it's effective in future matches.
One crossing to the right.
I'm totally with you on that. Yeah, look, I prefer the safe route. Just to me, that's just the safer way to do things. It reassures or strategically makes it higher that you're going to get that win. But I don't know. Sometimes it is good just to get that rush in. It will throw off the other squad, like we saw in that last match.
Now, we love having you here, man. 100%.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Camp.
So good position here on warehouse. Very good position. This is exactly what you want for defense.
Man, I used to think warehouse was like Satan's butthole.
I hated warehouse, bro.
Man, I love warehouse now. Warehouse is great. I don't know why. I just all of a sudden started loving it.
You know why I like it more now? Because I hate other maps more. They have replaced my hate for warehouse, and now warehouse doesn't look so bad.
maybe that's what it is. I never thought of it like that.
You're thinking about it now, aren't you?
No. I saw a comment from Crespo saying warehouse is shit. I always get done by a noob in a box. So somebody camping out, and poor old Crespo runs by. All these years of experience, medals, XP, and crypto he can't do shit with.
Oh, Brown Pit seeing a lot of red. He goes down. Sicario also going down. All members of MJG getting eliminated by Sweet Potatoes here. Only one member down on Sweet Potatoes, and now looks like Maggio trying to hold his own against the remaining, I believe, 2 members.
I see 2.
Sweet Potatoes. He was able to get an elimination there. Not bad odds, especially when you have a bit of an upper hand, but Maggio is on the opposing platform from the laptop. So now he's a single attacker.
Yeah, big shout out to Brown Pit for keeping the camera nice and still. Exactly where we need it.
Just one left, that's it. Okay.
So this kid's a natural.
No.
I'll be sure to add a little more. compensation.
Okay, he's
Someone
sounds like he's
message him.
coming around the the number 3 on your right. Back there. Yeah, that way, Camille.
All right.
Do you want the super sad ending or
good job?
No, he's on the
or
far.
do you want
far
the
end,
super
yeah.
happy ending?
He's going up front.
Yep.
Okay,
He's
he's
looking
going
towards the
now.
front. Yep. Yeah, he's going up those staircases. Yeah.
Lavender or mint scented?
Just hold it. Just hold it. He's a fisherman. Look at Peniel area.
He's
Yep.
in
That's the area he's at.
In front of me right here.
He's on the left-hand
Watch
side.
out for those mines. Don't let him hit you with one.
Yeah.
What the fuck is even going on in this game right now? Let's see.
42, he's coming to
Let's
the
say the
left-hand side
same
of Peniel at
shit.
the moment.
Just
Coming back
MJG's
to that
hiding out in
middle
the
door.
office
Right
now.
where you were looking, Peniel? Before. To your left, left.
Peniel, your side.
Okay,
Peniel,
here
your
we
side,
go.
your
We're
left.
about to see it.
Yes. Now behind
Side of the
you.
office,
Fish
running
behind your
around to
side.
the backside there.
Nice
They
proxy.
know it. Oh my god.
Maggio going in and getting double elimination.
Holy hell.
Computadora a la vista. Espero orden.
And winning it for his team. Someone clip that right now.
Look, that all right. I mean, probably play of the game, play of the night, without a doubt. Man is outnumbered. Time is going out. What do you do? I'm not even rooting for this guy tonight, but look, it is what it is. You guys saw it. That's an amazing clip. That's
Yo, he played it smart. He not only did he take his time moving in towards that office space on the platform, but he recognized that there was equipment in that room. He opened the first door, which set off the concussion mine and the proximity. He went to the other door, opened up that one, which probably led the sweet potatoes to believe, okay, he's going to breach through there. But no, he rushed right by that one and went to the back door, causing a lot of chaos and confusion. One man.
yeah, man.
And getting a win.
Unfortunately, yeah, they were. Sweet Potato was actually just lined up just right, one after another. Both guys went down like dominoes. I mean, I hate to say that. Sometimes it is like when you're covering a door, it might be good to be on the left and on the right side instead of one after another, so you can get that double fire in. At least get that crisscross. That way, at least you've got some cover. If somebody goes down on the left side, you've got time to either revive, close the door, run out, shoot them in the dick. You've got some options. But if you're lined up with each other and you don't get the timing right and you get what just happened, you go down like dominoes, dude. So coverage, man. Coverage is part of the strategy of a tournament. So I love these guys. They're great. They'll make it happen.
Crespo, my mind's not blown at the open door trick. My mind is blown that it worked. Because it's 2 against 1. I gotta say, like the sheer chaos that it seemed to create was impressive.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's in a positive or a negative way. That's what I'm getting at. 2 players sitting in a that sounds start a very bad joke. 2 players are choosing to stay in the laptop room against 1 member and not splitting attention, not splitting focus to the other doors. If as soon as that first door opened, I would have ran out the door and chased. You're on defense. You chase the mother down.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you would stay in the room. I mean, it was their choice, and I mean, luckily for Maggio, it worked out in his favor. But man, oh man, what chaos he brought!
I'm with you. That's the 3-stair defense. I hate the 3-stair. For people who don't know, there's 2 sides in the warehouse. One side has 2 offices up on top that has 3 entrances by stairs, 3-stair. And on the opposite side, there's 2 entrances to those offices, the 2-stair. 2-stair is way, way more fun. You've got a lot more leverage in that one. Camp Kill said, do Sweet Potatoes still have a chance to win? There is a chance for a tie, man. That's it. We're going to 12, so there's a chance for a tie. I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. The way that MJG has been playing tonight, and that they have the defense on the next match, I'm just going to say more than likely Sweet Potato is probably going to lose the next match. Now, I will say on our 11th match, I do expect Super Sweet to win that one. What just to get the tie though, you're talking about taking over 2 defense maps that they've got to overtake, and those are the heart of the hard. That's what changes the whole dynamic of the game, the point system, the trailing, and everything, as we've seen tonight. So I'm just going to say Super Sweet could tie this up tonight, but as of right now, I'm going to say that it's leaning way more toward for MJG.
What's up, Sat McKilla? Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Not on our end. There are no more matches. I know that there was another match today, which Art Pop is informing us on, I believe. Chronic Mastigators versus Good Choice. Currently is 4-0. Good Choice is in the lead. But yeah, man, I agree with you. With how MJGAFE has been playing, they're in a promising position to win. Will they win this one? Looking at the spawn now, I don't know. It's not guaranteed at this point.
Might be a squad to watch this season. We have a long season. I do not want to put any bets on who I think is going to overtake, who might take the cup home, but I'm just saying this might be a really good squad to watch. Both squads are excellent. I don't want to discourage Super Sweet. Again, a lot of these guys that I've played up against, they are just a pain in my ass. Camp Kill Kid especially, just a pain in my ass. Super great players. They've been around for a while. I have super respect for them. They are at the top of this totem pole. Might have just been an off night, man. This is the first one, so I don't want to discourage at all. Both squads have done a great job tonight.
The shelving.
Now we can't hear MJGAFE chat because I believe they're probably in a private. They probably have it quiet right now. But I can almost guarantee their comms are just as good as Sweet Potatoes, and I want to give credit to both teams for that. Their communication has been on point tonight, and their coordination has been incredible. They're not splitting up. They're not making dumb decisions. At this point, it is literally one team is just beating out the other one in an all-out brawl. That's what it ends up being. But both teams doing a great job with communication tonight.
It has been weeks since we've been able to cover a tournament, and I'm just telling you, man, these guys, both of these squads, have filled that itch that I needed. It's been really great. Yeah, it's been really great.
Nice, Crespo.
I swear to God, the best shows.
Their audio
is when Crespo's here.
Their audio's there,
show.
but yeah, their voice chat's not there. Oh, it's okay.
Look, Rad's girl was watching our tech show that comes on every Sunday at 9 p.m. By the way, and said it was probably one of the best tech shows that she's seen, simply by the comments between some of the guys, and she specifically mentioned Crespo. And I went back and read, and it is, I mean, bring tears to your eyes. It's absolutely one of my favorite shows.
Colorful, man.
I don't even know what the fuck we talked about. it's just a great show in the comments. So thanks for filling the gap.
Bit of an exchange there. Brown pit seeing some red, and struggling to breach this wall at this point. Pretty much all members stacked up on the left side of the red door. A lot of explosives being thrown, nothing really finding its mark. More of a deterrent than anything, so it's going to come down to a gunfight.
I will say in this spot, this would take me out of my comfort zone. I like the shootout between the offices. Now we're going into the front half of the warehouse. It turns into something else.
Neil goes down twice. He's been eliminated. Moonlight getting credit for that. Johnny goes down at mid, and he's been eliminated. Now there's 2 members left on Sweet Potatoes. Again, getting into this gunfight exchange, seeing a lot of red as brown pit, but he keeps fighting regardless, and now he's forced to loop back around towards red door.
Oh, the middle, there's a guy kind of in front of you to the left.
Move to
Right
your
on the left, you looking right at you. Right at you.
Oh, and he goes down as he peeks around the corner. Dorado getting credit for that one, and Fisherman trying to fight his way through, but
Oh, there it is.
no avail. And MJGAFE solidifying their victory tonight with 7 wins thus far. We got one more map to go. What map do you think it will be?
Holy hell, man! If I'm Sweet Potato and I get to choose, oh shit. I don't know, man. I mean, they've played. Let's see, they've played District tonight. I don't know. Maybe Bunker. Maybe just to throw it off. You can get your shootout and you can get your defense map in. I don't know. Bunker's a tough defense to break, and so far we've seen Sweet Potatoes play 5 defense maps, and they've given up 2 of them, 2 of the defense maps. So I mean, you're up against a super strong squad. You've got to choose a map that's going to be super strong on the defense, but something that you know that you can break on their defense map. I mean, I'd almost say Bunker, but Bunker's almost too safe on the defense. It needs to be a little bit more vulnerable. I'd almost go back to Office, be honest with you. Do it all over again. There's a lot of things that you can do in Office, or Containment. Containment's really good. It's a super strong defense. There are a few chances that you can break it. I'm going to say Office. I would go Office.
If you really want to play the game of throwing off the other team, you go with something like Newsroom. All right, that'd be a good one to throw someone for a loop. But I'd really like to see Containment or Post 15. Post 15 more. I feel like Post 15 is more balanced and gives both attacking and defense a better chance at winning. Whereas Containment is very heavy on defense. There is a strong chance you will win there. So if that's what Sweet Potatoes want to do, get at least one more victory, then Containment is almost a guaranteed win on defense. Almost. Not definite, but almost. Post 15 is a little bit more balanced, and I'd like to see that map. But
yeah, man, but Post 15, you've got like 2 really good defense spots. On the offense, you're always trying to find an angle to get in. And it's just the defense is super strong on Post. You got to find a map. If you're super sweet right now, you got to find a map that you can break that defense. Post is such a strong defense, man.
Yeah. Well, it looks like Embassy was the map choice, so we are back here.
Shit, yeah, Shoot House.
Yeah, I was gonna
sorry,
say,
dude,
like,
sorry. Caveman
say,
just wrote in.
Shoot House. I know Sat McKilla was saying the same thing. Shoot House, definitely almost a guaranteed win there.
Shoot House is awesome.
Potatoes are getting all set up, waiting for MJGAFE to approach. Let's see what happens.
Attempting to obtain our access point location coordinates. Not on my watch.
Oh, you're holding that. You want to hold it.
Well, I mean,
Bollocks. Firewall access.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're going to play through all 12. That's the reason why we're going to continue on.
Yeah, and the reason is because you want to rack up as many points as you can, so all the wins are points. So this gives both teams an opportunity to get as many as possible. And thank you so much for the subscription there, Viking. Appreciate it, man.
And we're not playing fucking softball.
all right, they're coming.
Sorry, I just wanted to throw that in.
They got a motion sensor on me here.
Totally agree, Crispo. Sorry, that'll be the last one. Thank you. Thank you for the subscribe.
Oh, thanks, Crespo, man.
He said it, not me, Crispa.
I like where sweet potatoes are right now. It's a good spot. Really catch them off guard. Let's see if it works in their favor.
Man, this is where I said you can split up on this match. Get a guy on the floor from those stairs. Get a guy on the landing on the stairs behind those guys. And you've got yourself a really nice defense. They'd be shooting them in the feet right now. There's no way in hell they'd get up to the balcony with that defense. Split up a little bit. Make them feel like they can't go anywhere. Sorry, Chris.
There's a fight there. Sicario engaging with Brown Pit. There is a revive. Double elimination. Well placed grenades. Now it's 2v4. Johnny. Wow. Racing a bunch of grenades. Unfortunately, Johnny goes down. Moonlight. Well placed grenade there. Revive Dart. Putting him up. Neil goes down. He's forced to retreat into the stairwell. Up. Now they're fighting in the stairwell. Forced to retreat as MJGAFE starts pushing down. Getting the manual revive. This present fire. Camille, last member alive. Sweet potatoes. And it's a fight here. He's forced to retreat. Is he going to get down the stairs? He does. But the hack is live, and he's got to attack the balcony here if he wants to get a win for his team.
1-on-3. Is it 1-on-4 or 1-on-3 right now?
1-on-4 right now.
Holy hell.
This is a tall order to fill.
Yeah, bro, pull the Band-Aid.
It's like a quad stack.
Yeah, man, they're all
Just-
just staggered right in a row.
That was a shit
It looked so good, but do you really want to fight this one?
I mean, there is a chance.
We get
And
some
that's it.
light down, but that ends it. And MJG getting another win. One more round tonight in tonight's matchup between MJGAFE and Super Sweet Potatoes.
Yeah, man. So that's a rough one. That's the one that I predicted that they would take. So tonight, out of the 6 matches that Super Sweet has gotten to defend, they have taken over 3 of those defenses. So that is a tough night. Then you get 3 of your defenses taken over, you get a score like this, a 3-8 score. So tough break for Super Sweet. MJG really impressive tonight, man. I mean, absolutely impressive. Very tight, staying close, great communication between that squad. They played like an all-star squad, man. Again, maybe we should keep an eye on this squad.
They're going to be a tough one to beat this season. You know, I remember watching them play in other seasons, and MJG is just really strong. I mean, they always have been. And every time I went up against them in Publix, I'd always be like, oh, fuck. Like, it just, they're good. They're good with their shots. They're good with their coordination. Even if it's just 2 of them that always work together in sync, and they perform well that way.
Yeah.
Not going to say that they're going to be undefeated, but I do want to make a point that they're going to be probably one of the top ones in the top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
So it's good for them. Good win tonight for sure. Super Sweet Potatoes. Definitely go back, check out your footage, see what might have happened, and just keep practicing, man. It's a long season. A lot can happen. Take whatever points you get tonight, carry that over, and just win some more, man. You never know what could happen. It's going to be a long season.
Yeah, a lot of respect for both squads. Just a big thank you for streaming tonight on both squads. But man, I'm just saying again, I have super respect for every one of these players. I've seen them in my games. They're always something to fight up against. So super respect. I'm super shocked by the performance of both squads tonight. They've done crazy good. I know the score doesn't really reflect the performance, but both squads have not let down. I don't feel like Super Sweet Potatoes got discouraged by getting beat a few extra times. I felt like they stayed strong all damn night. So super strong. It's just two tough teams. Great start to the first tournament.
Early exchange here. Yeah, definitely will. Crespo, you're a solid player, brother.
All right, we're clear here.
This much I know. You talk big, but you can also play big, so like, I get it.
I have a feeling that Crespo can feel the time like we can sometimes. You know, they're bullets. They hurt, you know, and
You guys ever been
sometimes
shot by one?
sometimes there's just a lot of them.
Sometimes I forget, so I shoot myself just to remind.
These bullets,
We're good
you
here.
know, ouch. Okay, big time.
Did you know they get hot after they leave the
Open
gun?
this door and just get ready, guys.
There's one on the far back left.
Guns do kill people, and so do bullets. That's all I'm trying to say.
This is definitely a spot that MJG wants. This is not what the Sweet Potatoes wanted for an attack spawn. And here they are trying to push. C4 goes off. Neil, first person to go down and eliminated rather quickly. Round Pit seeing a lot of red. Trying to shoot over that wall. It is possible you can get a nice headshot, but right now Brown Pit struggling to do so.
Are they pushing behind us?
I'm going to go with what was previously said. I think at this point, just rip off the Band-Aid.
Yeah, I mean, when you get down to one
so many
guy,
grenades at this point, though.
maybe reapproach everybody going in one way.
The double doors are just it's a funnel, man. Like, you are filtering yourself through such a small area. Yes, a lot of grenades were already thrown by MJG, but now you have all guns pointed in that location, and as soon as you enter, you're just getting lit up. Even if you go up back stairs, like, once again, it's another pinch point. You're just funneling through.
I agree, but I think at this point you're a member down. This is your last hoorah. I think you split up. You keep pressure on one door and distract them while two members go through the back door. And you do a coordinated attack all at one time. Same countdown and everything. And just see what happens. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But right now, are we not in a Hail Mary spot?
Guys still holding the back area.
You could say that. Here we go, the push. Brown Pit going down. Maggio getting credit for that. Not able to get the revives in time, and here it is. Super Sweet Potatoes. Final course of MJGAFE's meal, and that's it.
That's it. All right.
MJGAFE taking the win tonight from Super Sweet Potatoes with a score of 9-3. Now, sometimes there is a friendly match afterwards. We're going to stick around a little bit to see if that happens. We will, of course, cover at least one of those rounds. If they continue thereafter, we might not, considering what time it is for everybody. But, of course, as always, I want to thank everyone for tuning in and joining us this evening. Now, there was a question by Caveman if the Gaming Synergy Pro League does get coverage. We are partnered with them, but because we are in the North American region, it is much harder for us to cover the European region.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone, sorry, I'm just muting everything on my end. If there is anyone interested in joining the Amateur Hour team who is interested in casting, if you think that it's something that you would enjoy, please do reach out to us. You can join us in our Discord or our Facebook group. And contact one of us. Let us know that you might be interested. We always have guests on to cast, so of course we could always do a couple of guest hosts, but we are looking to get coverage for the European side, but because we are North American region, it's hard. And we don't know the status of this upcoming season for GSPL yet for the North American side, but we will definitely let you know as soon as we find out. But yeah.
Big shout out to both squads tonight for their streams. Appreciate you very much for that. Without your streams, we cannot cover you guys. So thank you again. This community just keeps growing and stays tight. Absolutely love you guys, man. If you ever do get a chance, if you check out the shirt that Wolf is wearing, not the one that I'm wearing a Rad's Fault shirt tonight for some reason. I don't know why. The AHC shirt. You can get merchandise like that at amateurhourcommentary.com. Have all types of goodies there that you can buy, and we can also support the channel. Also, if you've missed any part of this show, you can go back to YouTube or Twitch, and there we have all of our shows. And now we're also on Spotify, so if you're going down the street and you can't watch us, you can listen to us, and you can listen to this sexy voice. Also, please. So also don't forget, tomorrow night we have Tech Talk at 9 p.m. We're going to discuss little things like the PSVR 2 controller that has been announced, and also a sort of other things that has gone on this past week. It's always a fun show, and again, if you ever miss it, YouTube, Twitch, or Titch, Jesus Christ. Oh,
He had
Jesus.
to make his name so similar.
No matter what, like it's like the brown spot in the back of my skull. I just can't. It always spits out like Titch. I can't help it. I love the guy. Well, big shout out to Titch too, because he's the one who always puts all this shit together. Plus the big old the old dick twist. If you guys noticed roller coaster at the beginning of our video. Wolf, do you have any shout outs?
Other than checking out all the panels, being sure to catch all of us on our socials. We are going to be covering some other stuff. Just keep an eye out for Alvo. I do believe that there is going to be a release soon. So keep an eye out for that, as I'm almost 100% sure there will be league matches for that, or tournament matches of sorts. We will try to provide coverage for that. I'm just gonna ride your coattails, man. Like, watch Tech Talk, man. It's so much fun, and it's an opportunity for you to chat with us. Of course, go check out the North American Firewall League group page. If you want to stay up to date on all things North American Firewall League, you got to join that. That's updated regularly by the admin. There's also a Discord, which you can access through the Facebook group page. Check out GSPL. I know Titch dropped a link there to the Discord earlier, but you can always go in our panels below. It's there as well. Just check out that stuff. And also be sure to check out Raise Energy. We do have a sponsor. You use our promo code AHC. At checkout, you get 15% off of any of the products you buy. You don't have to be into exercise. You don't have to be into any of that. But if you like energy drinks, and if you like a variety of energy drinks that don't have artificial flavoring or food coloring or anything like that, be sure to check out Raise. It's absolutely awesome. I love it. I buy it all the time. I'm even wearing the hat. Definitely check it out.
And it gives you a boner.
Yeah. Be careful now. That's why I only drink it at night.
It doesn't really do that. I don't want to I don't want to lose our sponsorship. It's great seeing you guys again. I'm very excited about the tournament, and until the next fight, love you guys and peace out.
Later.